What is going on, everybody? It's Bee Sneeze. I'm trying a new format today, so let me know if you like it. I'm still kind of figuring out all the stuff as far as my YouTube channel goes. I'm still really not sure what I want to be, but I'll get into that all later. First and foremost, the Japanese class has still been going well. I have been keeping up pretty well. I have a 97, which I know will not last. I did well on my first test, but the second test, I still feel like I took it today. I feel like I did pretty well, but I'm still a little confused with the kore, sore, are, all of that, like the kono, sono, whatever. That's still a little confusing for me, but I feel pretty good, all things considered. I still really like the professor, but like I've said in every video I've talked about it, he plays no games, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be difficult. I have been studying like a madman. This is the rare chance you will not see me studying or playing Persona 3. Yeah, I'm taking it as it comes. I'm working with my tutor. I'm on lesson 3, which is notorious apparently, but from what I've heard. So I am trying to kind of get ahead, but it starts next week, and I still have no idea what I'm doing. So, yay! And we have to take a kanji quiz next week for numbers. Who writes kanji and numbers? Nobody. Just write the numbers. No one ever. Anyway, well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe like I'll be using it in like official business documents when I'm working as a business office worker in Japan, which I probably will never be, but whatever. But I'm also excited for my Japan trip. I touched on it with my dad, but I bought the tickets officially. And now that I bought the tickets, it's real. Like, I can't spend money on anything. I can't do anything, which kind of sucks, but I know, like, it's all leading up to my Japan trip, which will be very worth it in the end, I know. So I am looking forward to that, definitely. And I'm going to be there for a while, and I'm very excited. I've been trying to see if there are any festivals when I go. I'm not sure, but it'll be cool. I feel bad for my work a little bit, since I'll be gone for almost 40 days, which, you know, not the coolest thing in the world to do as an employee, but the reason I'm working there really is so I can do that. Yeah, other than that, I'm still working on Japanese, like I said. I'm still and I'm trying a new format this week. If you guys like it, I literally am reading like points. I don't have a script. I'm not going off a script because I still want it to be natural, but I have points that I listed. It's pretty extensive, and I have I thought I just had a point at the bottom that was just music. I was like, wait, did I just write music? I just have to talk about music in general. Like, so in 2020, Playboi Carti invented music with his Whole Lotta Red album on December 25th. No. So I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try to edit some stuff, try to add some text, add some pictures. I've done it in the past, but all my videos have been super informal, and everyone says they're a podcast, even though I really don't want them to be. If you called it a podcast, like, it's fine. You're not wrong. Like, I've literally just been talking to a mic, which is by definition what a podcast is. But I really don't want it to be, so we'll see what happens. This is an extremely fluid thing. Like, this channel is, I still have no idea really what I want it to be, but that's kind of the fun of it, I think. But first things first, I really want to go into Persona 3 Reload. It is so fun. I've been playing it crazy when I haven't been studying like crazy. I don't have that many hours into it. I'm only like a month in ish, maybe. I think exactly a month. But it's so fun. It's so clean. The UI is insane. The music is so good. There's some artistic differences with the music that I'm kind of iffy on. I'm pretty sure I haven't heard it yet because I haven't gotten there, but I'm pretty sure they cut the French girl out of Changing Seasons, which is ridiculous. Why would you ever do that? That was like one of the best parts of the song, but whatever. And then yeah, that's really it. I've just been enjoying the game. If you like Persona, then you're probably already playing it. If you're on the fence about it, check it out. The music is incredible. Persona 3 has an incredible soundtrack, and they just made it better mostly. And it's kind of like if they made Persona 5 into Persona 3, which makes sense because they, whatever. I'm rambling. Anyway, 6 months in. 6 months in. I meant to say 6 episodes. Edit that out. 6 episodes in. 7 episodes. This is the 7th episode. How am I doing? I am just trying to find what I'm good at. I still don't know. I like talking, but I don't know how entertaining that is. It's just talking about what I'm doing, and like, yeah, I'm sure my family likes it, but like, I'm sure a random Joe Schmo on the internet's kind of gonna want to hear what's going on in this random white dude's life. Like, I wouldn't seek that out. But I don't know. I kind of have to figure out what I'm doing, because I need to find I need to find the niche where like, oh, I'm doing what I like, but I'm also making it entertaining. So I don't know. Like, obviously, like, my family's gonna be like, oh, we love your videos, yeah. But like, honestly, like, I don't know if it's like actually entertaining to hear about like some dude taking Japanese, and like, obviously it's gonna be cool going to Japan, like that will have its merit, but as it is right now, I don't know. Like, I don't know, but I kind of wanted to talk about my biggest inspirations for the channel, because I feel like it's important to be in touch with that in a sense. Obviously you don't want to like model your entire channel after somebody, because like, I want to be me. Like, I don't know anybody else is doing exactly this. I like, this is not me trying to replicate or duplicate anybody. But there are a lot of people who have inspired me heavily. Chris Abroad in Japan is like #1 probably, because of the nature of what I'm doing. I'm going to Japan, I'm learning Japanese, I'm gonna be like making vlogs about Japan, like, that's him. So I guess in a way I'm not doing something super unique, but this is unique, just talking in front of a camera and being like, hey, I'm doing this and doing that, and Persona 3 and music, oh, look at this, song of the day, oh, wow. And a frog little dude right here. He didn't have a frog little dude. Nobody has a frog little dude on their mic. Nobody. Find a YouTuber who has a frog little dude on their mic. You can't find it. I am the one. I don't weigh a ton. But #2 is a huge inspiration for a lot of things, especially in my younger years. But he has meant so much to me throughout so much of my life. He was around. I think I found him in like 7th grade through one of his like Pokemon ROM hack videos where he played a fan-made ROM hack, and it was the funniest thing ever. And then I watched him religiously, all of his streams, and that man is Etika from the Etika World Network, otherwise known as Desmond. He was an amazing human being. He is, like, you can agree and disagree with like things he did. Obviously, like the latter days of his career, he was a little controversial. He was a little he had his moments, but he, like, above all, he was just an entertainer. That dude was so entertaining. He was just the coolest dude. He made me, as like an 8th grader, think it was cool to like what I liked, like video games, Nintendo, anime. Like, he was the blueprint, man. And it really kind of brought to the spotlight, I feel, in a lot of ways, the things that I always was made fun of. Like, oh wait, this guy who's super famous on YouTube is like, has all these nerdy things, like that can be me too. Like, I don't have to be some like cave crawler, like sits in his room all day, who also likes these things. Like, it is normal to like these things and be a cool person. So I don't know. Obviously that's like duh, but I don't know. It kind of was empowering to me when I was little and getting made fun of to see someone like that. So Etika, amazing person. And then number 3, these guys have also been with me for 10 years, I think, 9-10 years. And those are the Gamiest Grumps, Aaron and Dan. I have been watching them religiously for the past 9-10 years, and I quote them like crazy. If you know me, I quote them like crazy. My humor is like, it's basically just Game Grumps. So they're another huge inspiration, and then I'm sure there are more people that I don't even realize, but those are the big 4. I really liked Sea-Dog for a while, but his recent stuff I haven't really been into, but it's whenever he vlogs, I love his vlog stuff. I'm just not big into his streams. But there's so many people I'm probably forgetting, and obviously my dad, but I talked about in the last video, so what's said has been said already. But I think it's important to keep those in mind and keep what got me into this. And I've always known I've wanted to create. I've always known I wanted to make YouTube videos, but I just didn't know what. I've tried so many things. I've had so many different YouTube channels. I've done so many different videos. I've made a Sonic 06 playthrough. I did Chrono Trigger. I did Wii. I literally took my mom's MacBook and recorded me playing Smash and put that to YouTube. I've always wanted to YouTube for so long, but I haven't been able to keep up with it. And I honestly think this is the longest I've been able to keep consistent. And it's easier to do one a day, because in the past I was like, oh, I gotta be like Let's Players and I do 5 videos a week. No. I wanted to just jump into it like crazy, which is impossible for the 15-year-old I was, or the 16, 17, however old I was when I did it. And it's impossible for me now as a student of only one class, but still, Japanese is intensive. Learning Japanese, working full-time kind of job. I'm a busy dude, and the one video a week I think is manageable. And with learning Japanese, I've also had to find out how much energy I need to put into this to make it sustainable, how much energy I need to put into exercising, how much energy I need to put into this YouTube channel. And that's what all this year has been about, trying to maximize my energy and, kind of plan out what I need to do to be as productive as I can be. So that's been the big thing. So it's important to realize that and keep myself motivated. And I'm as motivated now as I was when I started the channel, and I even probably more now. And the more I do it, the more experience I get, the better I'm gonna feel. And hopefully I just keep getting better and keep learning and keep knowing my strengths and knowing my weaknesses and what I'm good at, what I'm not. I'm proud of some videos, I'm not proud of others. Like those 2 videos before, or I guess the 2 videos before I'm not super proud of. My dad's video. I like my dad's video a lot, but I just felt like they're unorganized. So that's kind of what I'm trying to go for here. And I can already tell this is going to be a way longer video. But I don't know. I just feel motivated, and I feel like this is something that I need to just keep up with. And other than the first week of the year, I've done this every single week. So far, I'm only like a month and a half in, but it feels good to consistently do this. And no matter what, I'll have good weeks, I'll have bad weeks, but I want to keep up with this, and whatever it turns into, it turns into. And it's kind of just a way for me to keep in check with myself. And I think that was the goal in the beginning. One of the goals. I went into this with a lot of intentions, but that's one of the goals, and I have kept up with it so far, and I intend to keep up with it in the future. So I hope you guys enjoy very much. I have compared myself a little bit to people in my same place, kinda, but they're not in my same place. I've just been comparing myself to other YouTubers and being like, oh my god, he does this and that's why this is entertaining. And I've watched other people and I've just heard them talk and I'm like, skip. But I also watch Game Grumps and they just talk about bathroom humor and just their life. I find it interesting. The most entertaining Chris Broad videos are the ones where he's just talking about his daily life or talking about Japan. to me, like that, like I love hearing about what people are passionate about, and that's why I have my dad on. That's why I'm gonna have so many other people on who are passionate about various other things. So I don't know. I still need to figure that out, and I've been comparing myself a lot, but I just need to be confident with what I'm doing, and people will like it, people won't, and that's okay. But I just got to keep up with it. That's the bottom line here. But I have, like I said in the past, I have tried way too hard in the past to go full steam ahead and act like I'm a big shot. And like, yeah, that's important. Like, you're not gonna intentionally show up to the scene like a newbie. Like, hey guys, this is my new channel. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm obviously not gonna be like that, but I need to go in with the confidence of someone who has 1 million subscribers, but also, like, I obviously am very inexperienced, even though I've watched YouTube my entire life. I'm very inexperienced, and I will learn many things in my days of doing things, and making videos and having people on. Like, my interview with my dad was good, but I was comfortable with him, and I still feel like I could have conducted that interview better. So I'm glad that's why I want the first few interviews to be with people I'm familiar with, because once I'm with people who I'm not as familiar with, I'm gonna feel like, oh, I don't want to be rude, like, I'm gonna like get in my head so much. So I need to get those few with people I'm familiar with under my belt first, and kind of go from there. So it all comes with experience though, and that's what I'm excited to get. So at the bottom of the at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I just need to figure out what I'm doing, and if what I'm doing is entertaining, but I also don't want to put too much emphasis on that, because I want this channel to be unfiltered. I want this channel to be uncensored. I mean, I'm not going to go around swearing like crazy, but I just want it to be me, and I don't want to start doing things for money. I don't want to start doing things because I think they're going to get views. Like, obviously, like, I'd like this to become a thing. I'd like this to become my career, to travel and just talk to people and show people the world, and I'd love for that to be what I do, but I'm not going to compromise who I am. I'm not going to compromise what I want to do with this channel for economical gain. Like, if this is not what's going to be profitable, I will still move towards my goals. I'll still keep working on this as long as as I feel it's beneficial to me, and as I feel it's beneficial to other people. I will continue to do it for as long as I can, and as long as I enjoy it. That's really what it is. I don't want to get burnt out. That's kind of why I'm trying to keep it a video a day, and even a video a week, and even that's a lot. So I don't know. I really don't know, but I just want to keep it loose. I want to keep it fun. I'm super laid back. Anyone who knows me knows I'm super laid back. So at the end of the day, I'm just going to be me and see what happens. And I think I'm pretty cool, and I know other people agree, but I also know I have a lot of, I don't want to say haters, because they're not haters, but I know I have a lot of critics, and I know I have a lot of people who I've disappointed in my life, and that will come with age, and I will disappoint 1 million more people in my, hopefully not 1 million, but I will disappoint a lot more people in my life, and that's just the way, that's just being you. Like, you're not going to make everyone happy, and you need to accept that, or else you're going to drive yourself insane. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I am just happy to be here. I'm happy to make videos. I'm happy to be going to Japan again. I'm happy to be taking Japanese. I'm happy to learn a language. I'm happy to have the people I have around me. I'm happy to meet new people. I'm just very happy. I'm a happy camper. I'm happy to experience life. And you should be too. So what's the plan going forward? Truth is, I'm not sure. Is that bad? I don't know. I just want to see where this takes us. So, yeah, that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Song of the day is Roy Blair, Alex by Roy Blair. Very good song. It's a little poppy. I love his voice. His voice is really cool. It's got a cool little guitar beat. He is fantastic. The whole album that Alex is on is fantastic. I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but I will put the link in the description and the picture of the album here. And then album of the week is Jet Set Radio OST. Let's go. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I've been listening to it like crazy, and I've been getting more into the DNB jungle, that kind of scene lately. There's so much good stuff out there on like PS1 with all the drum and bass racing songs like Ridge Racer. I'm gonna put a song in here that's literally from a fishing game, but it goes hard. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but as soon as you hear a song that's just like, it's a fishing song. It doesn't sound like it should be a fishing song, but it's from a fishing game. It's probably the most intense fishing game song you've ever heard in your entire life, and it's a banger. So look forward to that. I should probably make a playlist of the songs I'm putting in the background, but we'll see. I always do like new songs every week in the background, and I'm probably gonna overload my drive with songs, so I should probably start just having a library I pull from, but I've just been putting whatever I've been listening to lately in them. So that's really it. Regardless of what happens, I appreciate you guys for hanging in there and letting me kind of sculpt this channel to be what I want it to be, and hopefully at the end of the day I just keep growing, and hopefully, and it's probably gonna be one of those like instances where like, yeah, I kind of started off slow, but after the season finale it really picked up, and it was such a good show. Oh my god, like nothing's gonna start perfectly. I mean, things do start perfectly, but nothing is perfect, and my show will not start perfectly, and it will not end perfectly. Oh, that kind of sounds sinister, knock on wood. But it will not go perfectly. I will make mistakes. But I will get back up and keep going. That's the end goal. So, thank you guys for watching. It's a little bit of a longer video, not quite as long as my last one, but regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Have yourself a good one.